Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Cinderella Mouse and we're back with Divinity Original Sin. We have all the companions now. I did look it up on the wiki and there are 4 companions in the original game who we have. I think there may be some other companions that are a little bit like you know, the hirelings in Baldur's Gate 3, so they're not full companions, but you can get them if something happens to your companions and you can't revive them. You've got those extra characters, so we might get to that today, we might not, but for the most part we have a full crew. So let's jump back into it and see what the plan is for today. So in the last video, I think I want to explore the library because there is an orc in the library in the mayor's house. So we can go and check her out and see what the deal is with that, because she seems very comfortable up there. Jahan was like hanging out with her. In fact, actually, do you know what, Lyfestos, you're looking a little bit rough. Come down here and have a nap. I'm sure Pepper Lady won't mind. Here we go. So this is how you heal if you're not aware in the original Divinity. You just find any bedroll. There is no camp. I prefer the Baldur's Gate method. I like having to go to camp. I like the short rest mechanic from D&D. But this is handy as well. I kind of wish we could carry around a bedroll with us so we could just kind of put it down anywhere and heal on the spot rather than having to go and find a bed to heal in. But it's fine. Arabella is also absolutely chock-a-block with stuff, so maybe we need to have a little bit of an inventory sort out. She's got 2 cooking pots for some reason. I don't think we need to. Go ahead and send one to Woolgraph. And sorry if I get everybody's name wrong at first. I don't know why I'm like that. There's also some interesting stuff that we need to get identified. So I think what we might do is, this lockpicks obviously are going to go to Woolgraph. That's the thing as well, we can get into places that we couldn't get into before, so that is going to be fun. I've got the bloody sheep's corpse as well, so send that to Woolgraph. There we go. He can carry some stuff for me. Right. I think I'm organised. I'm no longer encumbered, and this is my team so far. So I have my characters, Arabella and Lyfestos. Sorry, I'm just trying to move my keys around. So these are my characters from my D&D campaign. And then back here we have Jahan and we have Woolgraph. Jahan is kind of like a wizard. He has a lot of ice and like ice, air, water kind of damage, which is nice to complement Arabella, who has a lot of fire and earth and witchcraft spells. And then we have Woolgraph here, who is a sneak thief. He's a scoundrel. So he has some interesting kind of roguish abilities. So we'll kind of explore that a little bit more today. But like I say, I want to go, first of all, probably to find Bear Daughter, who's another one of our companions, because she has the Lawmaster traits and abilities. So I really wish we spawned a little bit closer to, because I always get so lost. Here we go, here's the bar. I wish the waypoint led into the front door of the bar a little bit more easily. I wish we could just kind of like go directly in, because I always get really, really lost. It's kind of on a funny angle, so I don't love the layout of this village too much. It gets a little bit annoying, you know, like when you've done it a lot of times, because it's not easy, it's not simplified. Right, here we go. So this is Bear Daughter and Medora. I call her Bear Daughter because that's how it sounds in my head. So Bear Daughter, I think she has like a different pronunciation, but I'm going to call her Bear Daughter. And then, yeah, Medora, my beloved. Bear Daughter.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
I would be grateful for your services once more.
What is your expression? This many is company, that many is a crowd? Perhaps I may rejoin you when there's space in your party.
I'm actually going to nudge up my volume.
Do
do give me feedback about volume. I've currently got it on 55, if future editing really needs to check that. So, right, I need to get rid of someone first. I'm glad they updated this with Baldur's Gate, where instead of having to independently talk to 2 different people to get them to leave the party, they kind of made it so you could do it on the spot and say, it's okay, such and such a person will leave the party and take a rest. Like, that's a better mechanic, it's more time saving. So I hope they use that in the new Divinity game, like from the start. Okay, Jahan, my beloved.
I assume you address me for a reason, so go on. Speak.
I need you to leave the party for the present. Hang out here for a second. I need my lore master.
Do you now? Yours is this mistake to make, Hunter, and yours is the opportunity to set it right. Until then, I shall be in the King Crab.
Okay. So there you go. He's took his space. Bear daughter.
Rawr. That is, how can I help you, my friend?
Bear daughter, I'd be grateful for your services once more.
May the hunt continue!
Yay! So now I can go to her, and I can actually send, if I go to Arabella, I can send over these new items that I found where we don't know what they are, and she can go ahead and identify those for me. So I think I've got 3 items.
I'm sure you've met your match once or twice.
And I think I can just identify them like this, right? I've been doing it like this way, but I think I can just click on it, which I didn't realise until now. Okay. 2-handed practice sword of bloodlust, so that is going to go to Medora when she's back, but now I'm going to send it to Arabella. Identify this. This is harmful old wooden water wand of bloodthirst. To Arabella, please. And we have some braces. Cloth braces, lockpicking, and initiative. Well, they obviously have to go to Wolfram because he is my lockpicking boy. We only have 1 set of lockpicks, so I think we need to be careful about where we use these.
You'll be concerned enough when you
It's
realize
so chatty in the background. It's really distracting. Arabella, do you want to use this wand? Is it better than what you have? Not necessarily. I do quite like... But it might be good to have fire and water instead of 2 water wands. So I'm going to go ahead and replace her offhand wand with the water wand. And then she has a couple of extra abilities that you can play around with. Okay. Woolgraph, I have a job for you. I actually have many jobs for you, but only 1 lockpick. So, I need to prioritize. And what I want to prioritize is attempting to get into the dodgy medic's house, which I think is this one here. Yeah, Evelyn's house. So she's the woman who was like deciding the fate of the 2 men who were dying, but she was doing it in like a really mean way. I'm a little bit suspicious of her. She had a bloodstone. She's been hanging around with the Immaculates. I think she's a little bit dodgy. So, Woolgraph, can you get in through this door? Level question mark. Level question mark. Let's give it a try. It says I can't pick the lock. Why not? Why can't I pick the lock? Do I need to crouch? I can't get in. Damn. Okay. Plans scuppered. I guess I'm not getting in there today. Although I do have teleport away, leaving behind a smoke screen. Can I teleport? Target is blocked. Target's out of sight. No, I was hoping I could teleport inside her house. Okay, I don't know how to get in there yet. We'll have to figure it out. Excuse me a second, I'm just checking. Oh, I've got a Twitch notification. Who's live on Twitch as I'm recording this? Let's have a look. It's Lexi. If you like Baldur's Gate 3, Lexi plays a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. Let's keep exploring. So, what do I want to do in that case? We do have Woolgraph. Perhaps... Do I have any chests in any of my inventories? Because there was chests that we couldn't get into. That was like, we'll save those for later. Doesn't look as though I have any on me. What shall I do? What shall I do? I think I want to go back in here. I want to grab my favourites. I want to grab Medora and Woolgraph. Sorry to be like immediately swapping them. We will do something with Woolgraph eventually. But for now, let me... Because Bear Daughter's my lore master, so she's done her job.
How can I help you, my friend?
I need you to leave the party for now.
Fine, my friend. But I will stay far away from this screech woman. Perhaps among the crowd at the alehouse is best.
Okay. And let's grab Jahan.
Daemon Daemonium. I'll find you yet.
I want to get Jahan because I want to get inside the library and go speak to the orc, and he was already in there, so he might be a good person to have with us. Jahan, I do believe I require your services once more.
Only fools believe. Wise creatures know. Yes, I shall rejoin you, for you've much to learn yet.
I don't know why Jahan's not the Lore Master. That would have made more sense to me. Because he was like hanging around with all the books. Because, like, I don't know why Bear Daughter knows anything when she was actually raised by animals. Like, why is she the Lore Master? I don't know. We can also... What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Before we do that... Sorry, I'm so disorganized. Let's go back to the little graveyard tunnel, because there was a little area down there that we hadn't explored yet, and Woolgraf is the man to do this. So I want to give Woolgraf his airtime before we move on. Wait, who's this? Who's hanging around there? Hello?
May
oh, it's a plant. I thought it was a person. There is a person there, but it was the plant that had got my attention. I don't know. Okay. How was everybody's Christmas? I hope you all had a nice holiday period. A nice well, it's not New Year's yet, is it? But I hope you all have a lovely New Year's. If you celebrate New Year's at the end of December. And if you celebrate the Chinese New Year's, I hope you have a great time. If I don't see you before that as well. Okay, we're gonna go this way. So let me just show you the map. So this way is where we found Woolgraf. This is where we came in. But there's this whole area we haven't explored yet. And I think this might be a good little place for Woolgraf. Which is, I think, why we find him here. Can I speak to the rat? Rat! 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 Come to me! Rat!
The outskirts of Cyseal are infested with undead! Are you the exterminator?
Kind of. I guess. Okay, we're going in. There's a bucket. Does anyone need a bucket? Does anyone... Oh, there's a key. Sneaky key! Oh my god. Alt is my best friend. Okay, auto-saved, which means that I'm probably going to die. Woolgraf. Newbie. Last one in, first one out. Get in.
Woolgraf spotted a trap.
Okay, so there is this whole, trapped puzzle here. So let's kind of start to explore with our new little guy and see what he has going on. Can I... Oh, this is the trap here. Okay, so I can come in here, right? I don't know if I want to pick this oil barrel up. I don't know. They're quite handy to have. You know, like smoke powder in Baldur's Gate. Nail bomb. Go ahead, take it. And then let's move this. Let's move this over here. Oh no! Okay, I got poisoned. Oh no! Okay, I think I officially failed that. Do you know what? Let's reload. Let's reload and not do what I just did. Oh my goodness. Why did he run straight across it, the silly Billy? Okay. Well, let's try that again. Attempt number 2. I think with Larian games, you have to realize that you're gonna make a lot of mistakes.
Woolgraf
you're not gonna get a
trap.
perfect playthrough on your first playthrough. You're gonna do stupid stuff. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do in that case is go ahead and teleport. And I'm going to teleport to here, I guess. Okay, and we're just going to avoid that situation entirely. What else do we have? I'm so scared. I feel like there's going to be so many traps. Can we get... There's scary noises. Can we get in here? Okay. Animal hide. Have you seen the bear dance that they do in Romania? I'm obsessed with it. It's all over my TikTok timeline and it's so cute and I want to do it. I want to dress up as a bear, not with real fur. I think they use fake fur a lot now, but they basically traditionally they'd wear a proper bear hide, right? But now I think they just kind of have mostly bear costumes unless it's like an ancestral bear hide. and like he dresses up in these little bear costumes, and they put their hands up, and it's so cute. And then like they do this little dance, and they have pom-poms on the back, and oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. I want to dress up as bear and do the pom-pom dance so badly. And also, like, if you don't follow Romania, like literally the country Romania, and I'm not like some kind of weird spy or like PR for Romania, the TikTok is kind of low-key unhinged, and I don't know, they have really good branding. It's like they know people are like the vampire stuff, you know, so they'll show you like Dracula's castle, and they'll kind of like play on it a little bit. Squeak! And they know, it's like they know some of the traditions are a little bit strange to people who aren't from the country, so they lean into it. So honestly, if you don't follow Romania, the country's TikTok account, I highly recommend it, because it's a pleasure and a delight. Okay, we've got a switch here, a lever, and I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much about the country and the folklore. I kind of love it. I'm going to send this to Arabella for now to hold on to it until we get our Lawmaster back. You found a repair hammer. Ooh! If your blacksmithing ability is high enough, you'll be able to repair your equipment. Nice. Okay. In that case, I'm actually going to send that to Lythestos, because he's my soldier, so he can also be my tinker, tailor, blacksmith, soldier, bread maker. I don't know. So that is going to be his responsibility. He's like the armor guy, armor and weapons guy. Okay. Do we pull this? Of course we do. What did it do though? I have literally no idea.
Maybe spotted a trap.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, just go there. I think I'll be okay. Did I get through the door? Okay. Okay, there's another one. Oh my god, you can't jump in this game as far as I'm aware. So, like, I don't want to set this one up too. I have to wait for this ability to come back. While I'm waiting for that ability to come back, like, just double check that I'm not being absolutely stupid. I'm sure there's no jump ability. Sneakily identify, lockpick, repair, unsheath, but no jump. So I just have to sit here. I just have to sit here and wait, because I cannot trust him not to walk over this. I could try and get him to move around it, but I think it's risky. No, he pressed it! Oh my god, are you serious, mate? I could try and just run. I could try and time it and run. Okay. Go, 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 go. He did it, he did it. I'm okay, I'm okay. So I guess you don't need a specific sneak thief to do
Wargraph suddenly motions a sign of warning. There's a dangerous spot somewhere around here.
Oh yeah, so if you didn't see the last video, Woolgraph is actually mute, which I think is brilliant representation. Like, and it's done so well. Like, it makes it for a really interesting character, and also has that kind of sorry, I want to get this key without going too close. There we go. Okay, got it. Without I don't know. It's good inclusion, I think. Okay, there's another switch. What is this gonna do? I have done this before, like this dungeon before, but it's been a while since I did it, so I don't fully remember it. Okay, the arrows can go to Lythestos. Him and Bear Daughter are my arrow people. I do want to respec Lythestos to make him like sword and shield. Regeneration scroll. Do you know what? I might need this. I might actually need to. I might need that in about 10 seconds when I set off my next trap, so I'm gonna keep hold of that. Okay, creep forward. I feel like if there's gonna be a thing, it's gonna be here, right? So let me try and walk around the door. Okay, I did have that key that I just picked up, so I assume that's from that. Oh, oh. Auto-save. It auto-saved again? Oh my god. What are you gonna throw at me? What's happening? Okay, what's this book? The journal cover appears swollen and weather-worn. Its spine it doesn't crap. It cracks as you open a yellowed page. 3 Rubrin. Rubrin will be the month. They won't have January, February. They'll have like, I don't know. Where are we? Rivellon. They'll have like Rivellon months. They heave themselves across the tunnel like great slimy rats. Soon enough I'll hear them tapping, banging at my cellar door. Like, see me rapping, like Lenore before Nevermore. It reminds me of, like, you know what it reminds me of. My brain's not working. Listen, I'm recording this on Boxing Day. It was Christmas Eve and Christmas. I've had some alcohol. Like, not today, like, recording this. I'm just a bit hungover from, like, overdoing it. Big Christmas dinner. I felt really sick as well last night. Like, I went to bed with a hot chocolate with brandy in, with cream, and then I couldn't sleep because my tummy hurt. So, I'm more delusional than usual today. Anyway, I'll hear them tapping, banging at my cellar door. To think that the smithy of Cyseal will close for this. These doors that have remained open throughout sleet and shine. I've got sleep on the brain. Sleet and shine for 100 years, shut for a passel of living bones. So I think the undead are causing the blacksmith to shut. So the next day. Today, the last fires will burn in my forge. I have crafted traps, many of them. The undead don't like fire, so I've heard. So they'll get a mouthful if they dare to crawl towards this cellar. I only hope that no innocents enter the cellar before the traps. Oh, innocents like Woolgrab are sprung. Alas, it is a chance I must take. Okay, so I'm going to pick this up because sometimes actually picking up the book is what triggers the quest rather than just simply reading it. One does not simply read. Oh, what's this? Iron ore. Okay. That looks heavy, but we'll take it. Sorry, where am I? Wait, where's this? Abandoned house? Oh, it's near the fountain? Oh, so maybe there's like another way to get into Evelyn's house, because this is Evelyn's house here, and this is like the doctor's house. And we're in that little abandoned house where you first come into the city. Okay. Interesting. He who smelt it. Blacksmith jokes. Rumour has it that all smiths make their great axes with 2 pieces of steel. Most men wouldn't carry such a large weapon, let alone swing it, so few attempt the forging process. 2-handed swords can be crafted in a similar manner, using twin pieces of iron instead of steel. A sword, as long as a man is high, it takes quite the broadsword to wield such a thing. Medora can do it. And now we have superior 2-handed sword. Superior 2-handed axe. Nice. Okay, he can't talk to animals, I don't think, so I don't think I can get anything out of this rat. No, just squeaking at me. Is there anything, like, behind any of these paintings, I wonder? Not that one. Bucket, broom. There's this little chest. Ooh! A nice fine robe for Arabella. Let's send that over to her. And an unidentified dagger. I'm also going to send that to Arabella for now, just so that we can get Bear Daughter to identify it.
Woolgraf spotted something.
Oh, sorry, my cat wants to go out. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to step away for a second. My cat was trying to come into the room, but as soon as he came into the room, he wanted to leave the room because that's what cats are like. And so I figured out he wanted his lunch, he wanted his cat biscuits. So as I went to feed him his cat biscuits, I realized my laundry was almost done. And so then I hung up my laundry and I've made myself a cup of coffee. So it's been a good 20 minutes, but I'm back. Divine Light skill book. Okay, pick that up, please. Who is gonna learn that skill? What kind of skill book is it? Man at Arms. Okay, send that over to Lyphestos, because that is his jam. And is there anything else? A glass of ruby. And a painting of a woman. Is there anything behind this? I feel like, I don't know, the paintings seem weirdly strategically placed for me in this house. Maybe not. Okay, I think... Hello? Painting of a woman? Oh, look, but this one's different. Aha! I knew it. My painting sense was tingling. I was thinking about, you know in Baldur's Gate 3 where you go into Candle Hollow tombstones and there's a button behind a painting there? And it just opens the door. Oh, I thought it was going to give me something special. It just gave me my freedom, which is quite special, honestly. If you think about it, it is that deep. All right, so what do I want to do next? I've got these three and no Woolgraf now. So I guess I'm going to send him to meet them. Maybe I need to just throw him back down the hole. And he can get back over to meet them, because I've got a feeling if I click back over to them, is there another area that I've not explored yet? Yeah. It continues this way, look. So maybe we want to continue exploring up there. So Woolgraf, head down the hole, please. In you go. And head back over to where the rest of the gang is, please. Here we are. So not too far. That wasn't too bad. Let's rejoin. Target group's too far away. Well, get over here then. No. Come on, you're not that far away. There we go. Okay. Let's keep exploring down this cave. What is down here? We will go and see the orc, I promise. I just wanted to explore that little area with Woolgraf because we've picked him up, and I don't know if I'll end up coming back down here if I don't do it now. So I figured, you know, they gave him to us for a reason. I'm going to move this oil barrel away, I guess. No, not because I can't pick it up.
Woolgraf spotted
I
a
feel
trap.
like I'm about to get jump scared. Oh! Oh, okay. I guess. Oh no, where do I have to load from? All the way back there? Oh, I need to remember to save. Damn. Okay, I guess. Let's get the stuff we've already got and do the things we've already done. Get the journal. I probably need to read the journal just in case of future lore. There we go. Oh man, here we go again. Iron ore. Okay. Head out. Sorry, mouse, I'm not talking to you again this time. Right, what do we have here? He who smelt it, so we'll have a quick read of that. Okay, cool. Unlock the things again. Don't need to do anything with the painting of a man. But that's quite good to know. If I hover over it and it's a hand, it's nothing. But if I hover over it and it's like a cog, then it means it's something. So good to know for future reference. We'll send these to Arabella for identification because we don't currently have Bear Daughter with us. And over here, I think there's some stuff. There's the Divine Light skill book. I'll give that to Life Festos while I'm thinking about it, otherwise I'll forget. And what else was it? Like a ruby. Don't think we need to steal the painting of a woman, but let's click on her. Amazing. And oh, there we go, button. Out we go. I wonder if there's like a sneaky secret button around here then. Doesn't seem to be, does there? Okay. And back over we go. Back to where we were. Somewhere? Where am I? Too far to the right, I think? Oh my goodness, where am I? I am lost. That's where I am. Totally lost. Is it not here? Who's this man? Yeah, we need to come back and talk to him, I think. Okay, here we go. I'm not planning on editing these videos, so you get all the full hopeless Cinderella running around in circles. Doesn't get edited out. Okay, let's again. I'm sorry. It takes me a minute. Alright? I'm gonna have some coffee. Everybody drink your coffee. Chat amongst yourselves. What did you get for Christmas? If you celebrate Christmas and you get gifts, what did you get? Did you buy anyone any gifts? What was your favourite gift? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll forget I've asked that question and be totally confused by why people are saying random stuff in the comments. Okay. Save. Learn your lesson. And you know what? Screw you, bruh. Fire attack! Wait, you said you got a TPK, but Jahan was left alive, so I feel like I was lied to. Okay, John, put this out.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Okay, here we go. Is there anything worth picking up here, or did we just destroy anything of value? Probably destroyed anything of value. Why is this fire not going out? Let's go around. We can go around. Okay, we're good. Oh dear. Maybe it was not my best idea to go this way. See, there's more of this ore, but I can't.
I don't have the right tool for mining.
I don't have any kind of like pickaxe or anything. Mouse.
These skeletons are always mumbling about Brachus Rex. Is that a new type of cheese? They're always inventing new things over in Errata.
No, Brachus Rex is the BBEG. He's the big bad evil guy who we've defeated in the past. Lyphestos, his backstory, if you read it in the character creator, he talks about kind of like fighting Brachus Rex. So I don't know, it could be just that he was a hero of old, but if they're talking about him, it could be rumblings of a resurrection, so definitely need to watch out for that because he's not a good guy.
Careful now, that's a trap.
And I'm wondering actually, when we discover more of his lore in this game, I'll talk about it further, but I am wondering if Brachus Rex has something to do with the Divinity trailer, because the guy's like wearing a crown and stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure. What I do know is that I don't want to set this blooming trap off. So Arabella, could you come over here? Grab the cash. Don't set off the trap. Girl. Send that to Lyphestos. Okay. Can we move this out the way, please? She's a bit of a lightweight, so probably not. Oh, it was on a okay. Are they all on? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I can move these. Okay, can everybody come around here carefully, please? Come on. Round. Okay. Traps always make me nervous. I mean, I think they're supposed to, right? I need to save again. They see me save, scum. They hate it. Okay. Are we good? Are we safe? No more bad guys? I thought we were going to get into a fight. Oh, we've got an old, unidentified copper ring and a cloth hat, which is actually better than what Arabella currently has on. So I might as well go ahead and stick that on. And then, does anyone not have a hat yet? Oh, like that's, nobody has a hat. In that case, hat up, my guy. Swag. Helmet always visible, always hidden. There we go. Is mine hidden? It is. Okay, perfect. It took me so long to realise I could do that in Baldur's Gate. So in my first playthrough, I had so many characters running around with like absolutely stupid naff hats on for so long. I auto-saved again. No, don't do this to me. Why? Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm here! Do you remember when we first came up the city steps from the harbour into Cyseal? There was this little area and I was like, well, we can't jump, so I can't get to it because there's a wall there. And then I was like, we'll probably come up through that trapdoor later. It happened. It happened. We've also got more stuff to identify. So, until I can level up Jahan as like a lore master in my group, because my go-to group is Jahan and Medora. And then I grab Woolgraf if there's any like specific sneaking to do. I think I would rather have a lore master on the team. So whether I get Arabella herself to do that as well, I don't know. Somebody needs to be the lore master, so we don't have to like come and go as much. But let me... I don't need to save. What am I doing here? Resume. I was trying to click on this. Let me shortcut to the North Gate so we don't have to go back through there. And then if I can find my way back to the... Oh, actually, while I'm here, where's that guy? There's a guy up here. Hi, what's your deal? Hello, Eglander.
Oh, how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth, to break the monotony of an elder's day. Wild away on this hardwood bench.
I mean, there's like a circus or something in town. There's people doing plays. You could go down there, you could go to the market, but okay. I always like to look in their inventories because it gives you an idea of like who they are and how important they are. Fun with Fluids, Volume 1. Thunderbolt Grenade. Okay. He's got some interesting stuff. He's no ordinary guy, I would say.
Pray, let me be forward with you. O sapling rose, O leaf of spring, for my weary mind is troubled, and would highly prize thy gentle-handed assistance, thy kind ministrations.
Listen, baby girls, my girly girls watching this, if you're quite young and an old man asks you for thy gentle-handed assistance, just be careful. Just ring your mum before you agree, okay? Tell me more about yourself.
I am but an aged elf that has seen the years parade in long succession. Gladly shall I tell you more. Will I regale thee, O whelp of men, with my tale? But not here, where the winds may steal my words.
I was drinking my coffee and I feel like I gulped really loudly. About the assistance you asked of me.
You would listen to my grievances, guide me towards untroubled realms. Oh, you are truly a wonder. Oh, budding flower of the morn. Yet, that which I would tell you is of a rather private nature.
Sure.
So let us escape both the chill and the eye of public scrutiny.
Stranger danger. He wants to go to a more private location for my gentle-handed assistance. I'm getting red flags. I'm gonna get my mother, Medora, and come back to you.
Hot spiced wine and a snug little room awaits us on the King Crab's first floor.
I do like hot spiced wine.
Let us go there so that we can warm our bones, yet make shiver our hearts with a tale of loss and sorrow.
Okay. Well, it just so happens we're heading to the King Crab Inn ourselves. And if we get lost, you can lead the way because I never know where I'm going. I think it's through this little gap here. And then here? Is it? No? Where is it? I never know. Is she lost? Abso-freaking-lutely. Here it is. See what I mean? Like, why don't they put the... Like, why don't they have the doors to the inn here? And then it'd be so much easier to find from the portal. But I always go the wrong way.
Heavenly herring, delicious fish. Yours,
oh, here he is. That's a fabulous five guy. I don't trust you, Mendius. Alright, I'm gonna grab my mother. Well, actually, do you know what? Let's identify the stuff we found. So, Woolgraf?
You call to Woolgraf. He awaits your queries.
I need you to leave the party for the present.
Woolgraf gives a curt, disgruntled nod And with a gesture that suggests the drinking out of a mug of ale, he seems to indicate he'll be at the King Crab Inn, should you change your mind.
I do wish that in this game you could,
The likes of which I doubt you could even fathom.
That's really loud in my ear when I'm talking. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. It doesn't seem to be when I'm watching my recording back. But I kind of wish that you could play as the companion characters from the start, a little bit like how you can in Baldur's Gate, and have the option to have them as your companion. So you could have like all 4 companion characters as the full team. You know, rather than having to have 2 at a time. But I guess it's good for like replayability. I don't know, it annoys me to keep switching them out all the time. I kind of wish I could have everybody with me, but then it would feel too cheap. So there is a mod for that.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen this
Let me sheep's fork. I need to figure out what we're doing with that because it's heavy. Jahan, can you carry that for me, please? And then I want Bear to first.
May the hunt
Okay, and then I'm going to send her all my cool new items that I found for identification purposes. In my current playthrough, I do have Arabella doing all this, but it also means that she's not as leveled up as some of the other people because I focused on like the Lawmaster stuff. And so I do think it's actually good to... Oh, that's two-handed. That should go to... Oh, I'm keeping that for Medora. Okay, I remember. See what I mean? It's like faffy. Okay, identify the hat. What is it? Leather worn cloth cap of protection, and it's got leadership. I'm going to give that to Arabella or Lyphestos. This is probably going to go to Arabella or Jahan or Resistance. Yeah, I'll give that to Arabella for now. What's this? Poison resistance and telekinesis might be good for Arabella.
Have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled user?
I do like the loot. I like the loot system. I like having to identify things. I think it's like unwrapping presents, like finding out what you've got. It's just a bit clunky.
He's privy to ancient
I think they could like
secrets.
I think they could make it a little bit more simple. Water resistance and health. So Arabella for the first part, and then we've got a bow and arrow. Let me send that to Lyphestos because I use him more than Bear Daughter. Although he's not using a bow and arrow at the moment, so actually Bear Daughter can keep that for herself. Definitely better than what she currently has. There we go. Okay. I need to give her all my arrows and stuff as well, I think. If I'm definitely if I want to respec Lyphestos, she can be my arrow.
Met your match once or twice.
Okay. Let's have a look then what we have here.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more
swollen. Oh, I've got a dagger as well.
Wait.
Identify the dagger. That's going to go to Woolgrass. Okay. The only problem is I can't send things to them if they're not in the party, which is a bit of a shame, because I would like to just be able to send things to people directly. But for now, get Arabella to keep on out for next time Woolgraph's in the party. And then I've got this cap, which I'm definitely putting on. We'll pass the cap along to Jahan.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the
This gives me initiative, but
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
I think I like the HP. I'm going to go ahead and take that, and then I can send this to... let me just pass it along to Lyphestos, and then I'll pass it down the chain. Is this better than what I have already? I like the perception, but I also like the telekinesis because it means I don't have to get so close to grabbing things, which is good for your like main character. So I might switch this for Mermaid's Kiss, and then give Mermaid's Kiss to Lyphestos.
Have you ever had the fortune of challenging
and then these boots are better than what we have, so we'll switch those over. And these are probably basic boots, but I'll send them to Jahan just in case. Okay, cool.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets.
Ooh, I've also got
which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
So we can pass them along to Woolgraph, like next time we use it. Oh, this is definitely not better than my current armor, so let's see if Jahan wants that. And then he hasn't got any rings, so I'll pop the rings straight on him, and we're good. Jahan, do you want to put any of this on? That is not better than what you have. No, worse than what you have. Can he wear the antique leather armor?
Surely you've met your match
guess
once
so.
or twice.
Okay, I think we're probably pretty good there. I think we'll leave that for that. I don't want to fuck around too much.
Your head's growing more
So
swollen.
Ben,
Rawr.
I need you to leave the
Fine,
party.
my friend.
You've done what I wanted. And I need my mother back. Medora.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows.
Me too. There's a suspicious old man who wants to use my soft, silky hands in private. And I need my mother. So I require your services once more.
Onward. Shield to shield, comrade.
And now that she's back in my party, I can pass along that two-handed sword to her. And I've got so much random stuff. Inventory sorting. I kind of enjoy it, but I feel like it's not the most exciting thing to watch on
myself with such things.
Oh, he had that book as well, didn't he? The Man of Arms book. Man at Arms, Divine Light Skill book. Can I learn that? I can! I have a new skill! Set warm status. Struck by divine light, sets the warm status and decreases the target's willpower and bodybuilding with a spell's area of effect. Okay. Interesting. Let's... Do you know what's our armor like? I'm a bit worried.
Have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled?
What's my durability on everything? Is everything okay? I think we're not too bad. Let me check Medora.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets.
She does take a few
the likes
hits,
of which
with
I
her
doubt
being
you
like a
could even
melee
fathom,
fighter.
old friend.
She's okay. Lythestos, are you okay? I think you definitely need to keep an eye on anything good that you've got, because things do break and then they're lost. So you do have to keep an eye on your equipment. Okay, Medora, you do need a quick nap before we go and find this guy. So let's, barge into Francis's room and just borrow his bed for a minute, because you do.
Back on my feet again.
Just in case she needs to do some base smashing with this guy. Alright, here we go. Fine. I think he's upstairs. I was actually looking for this guy in the last video because I remember him being up here. Here he is. I didn't remember that I originally met him outside.
Ah, you have come, yes.
I mean, you sound like
that
you've
is
come.
most satisfactory. Begone, brittle mask of age. Hear me now repeat the words of Brittletooth, the child snatcher of Carador. Come, play with me, for I'm hungry. Come, play, play, play.
Dude, you are super creepy. About the assistance you asked of me? Prepare to lose your hand if you try to touch me. My Medora is not going to hold back.
The game, yes! A game of blood and brutality, of death and dexterity. Fun as herring the horror harlequin. But, like the serpentine stalker hisses before the stab, hush now. Darkness, darling. Hush, hush, and listen to my tale.
I'm glad we've got people like popping in the room to check on us. Like people are popping in, like curious. Like everybody knows this guy's a red flag. I like the alliteration. It's a little bit overdone, like blood and brutality, death and dexterity, serpentine stalker, hisses, hush, darkness, darling. Listen, I feel like my English teacher would approve. I just realised that I didn't switch out Medora's sword, did I? So her stabbiness may not be as effective as I would have liked in this situation, but I'm sure we'll survive.
The elves of Gandavon, they lived in peace. Oh yes, but one night when the moon had hid her face, the orcs of the tribe of Kazuldagar beset our city. They cooked and ate and burned every last one of us. The light of dawn never saw an elf of Gandavum no more.
Okay, the orcs destroyed home.
All undone. Every last one of us. Except for me, the Midnight Rambler, away from the city. I was very old back then already, though indeed I whisper of many years hence. But death shall not find me. Oh no, not until every beast of Kazaldagar has been bled.
Like, on the one hand, I feel like we're fighting orcs, he's fighting orcs, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but he seems very twisted and bloodlusty about it. He seems very creepy. I think he's a bit unhinged. Okay.
I may be frail, a withered grey, but the wealth of kings is mine.
All right, Queen Elizabeth.
Countless assassins have ministered to the vengeance that is my want, and now is almost over. By Kala, Lady of the Last Gaze, I swear it is almost done. Only the very last one of the Kazaldagar still eludes me. The crowning kill that would seal its fate and mine alike.
So he's like a vengeance guy, I guess. What are you gonna do then, though? Like, are you gonna get a hobby? You know, you're already bored sitting around on benches, so I don't know, maybe you could get into acting or knitting.
I have tracked her down by the curse of the spine spear I have. She does not know her ill-shapen sun is setting fast. Color the dusk red, O sword of youth. Bloody the day with the bramble sap that runs through the veins of Victoria. Bring me the amulet that clings to her flesh, soon to fade. And yours shall be the bounty of vindication. Mine shall be its sanguine satisfaction. After long, long last.
They do have good writing in these games. I would say the early games are a little bit overdone. Like, as the old games can be a little bit too flowery in the language, but they have some great phrases, like sanguine satisfaction, I think is a really nice phrase. Excuse me. So my target would be Victoria, a girl orc.
Yes, Victoria. She is the one whose heart must be held in hand. The heart around which the fingers of that hand must clench and tighten until its choking flesh bulges with blood and its beat slowly breaks.
He's giving a little bit Merchant of Venice, right? Like a pound of flesh. He's taking a little bit too much joy in the bloodiness. He's giving bad guy. I love the way he says Victoria, though. Victoria.
The orcs of Kazaldagar. They knew my name. Oh, yes. By the bite of the roving rattler, they knew my design. And so they sought to save their last. An infant. She who was to be queen.
Sorry about the banging in the background.
To no avail. Oh, no. Years, how many I know not. Years I searched. And now she has been found.
Yeah, the banging in the background, it sounds like my kids are up. Obviously, it's Christmas. Everybody's had a bit of a lie-in, but it sounds like people are starting to bumble now. So, yeah, there may be bumps and things, like my neighbours as well. I'm in a terraced home, so you might hear background noise. So apologies when that happens. Let's keep going. He's very wordy. Right, I've got it. The orcs had a baby. They did the whole Moses in a basket thing and tried to save their infant. And now he's found her because, I don't know, apparently he believes children are not innocent of the things that their forebearers did, apparently.
Her name is that of a woman, her employment that of a civilized being. But by the fork of Barbara Man-Eater, she is nothing but an orc, a cyst of nature. one of a misbegotten litter dragged into life from the tumid womb of a filthy, coarse-haired beast that was humped like a dog in the darkness of a stinking hollow.
Like, why are you thinking about that so much, though? Why is that occupying place? Like, I don't know, maybe you find that a bit kinky. I always find that weird about people when... like, why do you care so much? Like, why are you thinking about it so much? It's kind of creepy. You know, like, when things occupy too much space in someone's brain? It's like, why are you so obsessed with... Like, I think this is well about, you know, when people are weird about people's gender. It's like, why are you so obsessed with someone else's genitals? Like, mind your own business. It's weird. Like, why, like, dude, this is some kind of weird kink, I think. You're a bit messed up. Okay, so we're looking for literally an orc who was given away as a child to try and save her life because she was completely innocent of anything that had ever happened, and you want to kill her. Got it.
Victoria. Librarian. Daughter. Adopted child of Cyseal, Mayor of Cyseal.
You met him?
There is bloodlust in you. I can feel it. Let it out. Set it free. Undo the last of the Kazuldagar. By the breasts of Sishara Goatsuckler, give me my revenge!
Why are you asking us to do it? Are you scared? Are you scared? Did you wet your pants thinking about it? Okay, we'll go and talk to Victoria, I guess. I'm gonna step outside because this guy's a freak. And not in a good way. He's like a freak in a P. Diddy kind of way. He's not good. Okay, like, I want to talk to Jahan because he was literally in the library hanging around with her, and I did say we were going to go and see her today, so I'm glad we didn't go there directly, because now we've got like a bit of a quest around it. Well, let's see what Lyphestos has to say about this.
That was quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man we met outside would turn out to be a vengeance-driven aficionado of assassins.
That's funny to me, because in my head it's like Arabella being the girl, she sees all those red flags, and he's like Lyphestos is oblivious to it.
Comes a creeping for you,
he is much...
Victoria!
Stop shouting in the background, mate. Did you hear that? I don't know how loud that was for you. It's really loud for me. He's like, Victoria! He's as much a savage as those orcs. And how is Victoria guilty of her tribe's crime if she was such a babe at the time?
Indeed, Victoria probably doesn't even know about her past. And yet she's on a, let's call him eccentric's hit list.
Eccentric is a very polite way of saying rabid freak. Okay. Let's go and speak to Victoria. I don't think she's that bad. The setup of the lore in this is that the orcs are evil, the orcs are attacking the people of Cyseal, orcs are very bad, and yet the mayor is harbouring one in the library? Is this common knowledge? I don't think anyone else has spoken to us about this, so how hidden is she? Oh, my outfit's changed colour, I'm blue now. Cecil, what's up? What's the deal?
Oh, it's you! What news?
Can you tell me more about your library?
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in, exactly?
He's so deaf. Bless him. What did he have in his inventory? Do I have stuff? No, I can't buy stuff off him. Sad.
Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Cyseal. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself.
So it's not like he's hiding anything. He's like, yeah, take a look. Sure, sounds interesting.
Marvelous. Follow me then.
Okay. Okay, dude. I mean, we've already been up there because we went and got Jean from there. Jahan, if I can get his name right.
Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in Cyseal's crown. The beacon of culture and learning in our fair city.
Another fine. Wait till he's saying hello.
My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain.
So she's an academic.
Sometimes I think
she's
these
not a
books sprout
brutish
little legs
beast.
in the night.
Yes. Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. Ah, it brings a tear to my eye just seeing her here among her beloved books.
Speaking of anything, I've been rewatching Stranger Things in the lead up to the new episodes, which are out today. We have a plan. We're going to go for a walk. I'm going to have a shower, and then I'm going to get a snuggly, and we're all going to watch Stranger Things together. But I've been rewatching the original episodes to like refresh my memory, and I'm up to the bit where Dustin has the little baby mind flayer. Like the little creature, the little sluggy thing.
Legs in the night.
And I don't know, the little bundle of claws and teeth made me think of that.
What? Oh, yes, yes. I'll be on my way back downstairs now. Please introduce yourself. I know Victoria will be happy to make your acquaintance.
What was Jahan doing up here? Was he just like wandering around with his eyes closed?
The brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned.
No idea.
Will have to pay yet
I feel like
fine.
I've done things in the wrong order a little bit in this playthrough, honestly. I prefer getting the quests, but okay, here she is with her ass hanging out. What kind of librarian is this? This is the kind of librarian that Gale would be interested in. If you saw him going to Elminster's library in Sharessa's Caress.
Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
Seems like you do too, ma'am.
In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Getahal, be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
Well, she's a delight. She is lovely. And I hope that in the new Divinity game, if anyone from Larian happens to be watching this, hi. Thank you so much for blessing me with your presence. But also, if we get to play as orcs, could they be... I want to play as a female orc, and I want to be this hard. Please don't hold back. Don't do the Veilguard thing of making everybody's body kind of weird and flat. And not that being flat is bad, right? I just like having variety of a human body, and it's kind of like they forced everybody into this weird, like, squashed frame. And I was like, where are my tits? I've got boobs. Where are my boobs? I've also asked directly the Larian team. So I hang out in their Twitch streams on a Wednesday, and I have actually raised the request for their next game to have booby jiggle physics, because the willies have like windmill physics, and I'm like, can the boobs have just like not overdone, not like Baywatch on the beach? I don't want like exaggerated, like, but you know, just a little bit of a jiggle when they turn, you know, a little bit of, because they look really hard. The boobs in Baldur's Gate 3 look really, really hard. And like, not in a good way, in like a Barbie doll way. And I'm like, make them squishy. Like everything else, like the tails spin around, the front tails spin around. And I'm like, just a little wibble when they move, you know, a little bit of a bloop, bloop, bloop would be delightful for everybody involved. Listen, you don't have to, everybody loves boobs is my theory. But you don't have to love boobs to appreciate jiggle physics. It's just accurate representation of a female body. That's what I want to say. Anyway, let's talk of boobs. Larian, please give me hot. I want to play as a hot orc. I want to like smash people's skulls with my thighs. I can't do that in real life, so let me live out my orcish fantasies in the game. Okay, hi. Sorry, like her eyes are up here. And who are you, madame?
I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cyseal. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it?
No, you're considerably hotter. Although I do like my beekeeping. I can't really speak. What has she done to me? I do like my beekeeping age daddies, is what I was trying to say. Do you remember? Just to segue into something else here. Do you remember down on the harbour we found the guards who had put a love potion on an orc who was quite like aggressive? But this is like the Githyanki thing, you know, in Baldur's Gate 3, where that woman's like, I want to steal a Githyanki egg to prove that not all Githyankis are scary and evil, and that you can raise them to be nice. You know, like I'm raising my beloved baby girl Cyseal to be nice. Like, I feel like that nature versus nurture thing is happening here. It feels like the Society of Brilliance all over again. Anyway, okay, continue. Focus on the game in front of you, Cinderella.
When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Cyseal toward the sea.
I made a joke about Moses, but then she was literally in a wicker basket, so...
The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amon-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way.
That would be me. I'd be the idiot that's like, oh, I can raise the monster. And then it'd eat my face. Yeah, but, you know, that's the thing. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot. It's like, who's the monster here? The full-grown adult who drowns a baby? Or, like, the helpless baby, you know?
He raised me like I was his own. This kindest of souls taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
Although that phrase, the language of man, I would say that I've learnt the language of man, and I did it intentionally, because when I was choosing my uni courses, I was like, I want to learn the kind of education that, you know, not now, I think we do, well, depending on where you are in the world, I do think that a lot of progress has been made in terms of equality, but, you know, go back 100, 200 years, like in England, and, you know, women weren't allowed to go to university, and there were all these, like, you know, very white, very male, very privileged, like equestrian class men who would have an education that wasn't available to everybody else. Like in the UK, because I studied classics in the end, well, a mix of things, including classics. But in high school, we don't get taught classics. We get taught a little bit about like the Romans in junior school, but it's it's not a very well-rounded version of like the Greeks and the Romans. It's very kind of like, it's not very deep, you know. You don't get a lot of nuance. And so I didn't get taught Latin, I didn't get taught classics in high school. It's just not available in my school. The grammar school does teach classics, but that's a paid school, and it's very expensive. So again, this privileged education that would have been available to specifically to rich white English men, you know, and of other cultures, I was like, I want to learn that. Because I can, and because I think it's important to know this education that's given to the people who rule the world. Like, what have they been taught? How do their brains work? What's their justification for the things that they do? And oh my goodness, when you get those kind of critical thinking skills and you get that political history, especially to do with speeches, and you know, like Cicero, I call him Cicero because apparently they didn't have a soft C if you learn Latin, but Cicero and rhetoric, persuasive speech, persuasive language, and ideas around as well. Something I found really fascinating were ideas around what do we teach people, what do we tell them, and the idea of like religion as control is very interesting. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. And you don't have to pay to go to university to learn these things. Definitely look at modern authors. I think Mary Beard is very, very good. Bethany Hughes is wonderful. Don't read the stuff from the 50s because it's biased. It has racial bias. It has religious bias. They leave a lot out. But yeah, if you look at like modern research into classics, Very, very interesting. Who's that other guy as well? I don't know. I've got a book about Augustus by him. I can't think of his name. Anyway, I'm waffling again. But yeah, taught me the language of men. Yeah. Feckin' damn right. We should all learn that. And again, I'm not saying all... I hate to say not all men, right? I'm specifically talking about the education that goes to a privileged few throughout history. Also, if you're American, I think it's really important to know that because religion often permeates through the academic system really strongly in America, a lot of the classical education that they teach in America is different than the way it's taught in Britain, because in Britain it's more about our personal history, it's more of our personal culture, right? It's like our roads were built by the Romans. I literally have a Roman road at the top of my street. Like so much of our history is enmeshed with because we were invaded by the Romans, so it's tangible to us, it's real to us. We can go out and see Roman walls and Roman ruins and things like this. We can see history on our doorstep. With America, I think because they've like one step removed, and because of the culture there, they leave things out intentionally, and they do teach quite a biased, like American-centric, almost like 18th century version of classics, where it's kind of like, I don't know why I'm waffling now, sorry, you can skip ahead if you don't like my waffles, but if you look at a really good example is statues. Greek and Roman statues were coloured, they were very, very brightly, vividly painted, but in the sort of 18th century, 19th century, it didn't fit the aesthetic that they were going for, and this was a really, really racist time, right? They were using like history and whatever they could to justify racism and the things that they were doing. And so they literally whitewashed all these statues. They removed all the colour and all the paint from these statues to try and promote this idea of a white, idealized kind of people. And this is not what they look like. You can literally go and compare and look at, because around the time of, I think, maybe Augustus, what they would do, because they were mixing with the Egyptians quite a lot at this time, and so you can look at some of the funerary practices, and they have these like boards, these painted boards that they used to put on top of the body of the person's face, and then they put them in the sarcophagus. And so these little painted funerary boards, they're very brown, like brown eyes, brown skin, because they lived in a very sunny place where they were out in the sun a lot. So I think, again, it's just in the 1950s, which again was a time when there was a lot of racist rhetoric and promotion of these things. There were a lot of books written about classics and the classical world that were written, whether intentionally or just because of the inherent bias that this person had that they weren't aware of. They were written with those biases. So it's really, really important to know, and this is what they do teach in university that they don't teach if you're just kind of looking up things on Wikipedia. It's the ability to ask questions about who's writing, who was writing, what environment were they writing it in, were they aligned with certain groups in real life, what did they leave out, what did they include, and so being able to kind of like question the source material and question the inherent biases of the person writing. You're taught to do that automatically at uni, and a lot of people who don't have that kind of education don't do that. And so, yeah, I would say if you haven't had the privilege of being able to have a university education, but you're very, very interested in learning and, finding the truth of things, don't ever take anything at face value. Question the person telling you the thing. I have inherent biases, right? Because everybody does. Literally every single person has some kind of bias because of their culture, because of the opportunities they've had, because of the information that they've received. And so always, and it doesn't mean someone's evil and they're doing it for a bad reason. They may be unconsciously unaware of, like, you know, that they do have a blinkered view, but everyone has a blinkered view. So when you start to question the person telling you something, even if it's just in your own mind of kind of like, oh, I need to go and fact check that, I need to go and see if there's any other evidence that, you know, gives a different view, I think that's really, really important. Sorry, I don't know why I launched into that 10-minute rant in the middle of this video, just because of literally 3 words stuck together. But I do think it's important to talk about these things. So I would encourage everybody to go and do their own research, and especially be aware of what's withheld. So what's available, if it's kind of like I'm going to the library and I'm going to get some books, you know, maybe your library stocks certain books because they're trying to give a certain view. So do research about, always look at the, this is a really good thing to do as well. So say you are on Wikipedia and you want to know more about a certain subject, and it can be any subject, look at their resources. What do they quote? So if you go down to the resources section at the bottom, go and look up the evidence that they've used in that article, right? And especially watch out for this, and I noticed this a lot about American documentaries and increasingly documentaries in the UK, that are kind of, they'll present a certain argument, especially like anything to do with like slight conspiracy things, and I love conspiracies, don't get me wrong, but they'll present a very one-sided argument to try and convince you of something, rather than looking at all the evidence and, you know, creating a nuanced approach. You know, they leave things out, and it really annoys me, especially when they do it about classics, because American documentaries are so bad for this. You know, they'll say something like it's a fact, and because I've had that knowledge in the education, I'll sit there and go, okay, yeah, but, you know, this person also said this, and okay, that person did say that, but they were writing 200 years after the event. You know, like, oh, I don't know. Anyway, I've forgotten what I was going to say. But yeah, it really annoys me because it's like, I know all the things that they're leaving out, and they're presenting an argument that I know isn't 100% fact, and it's so frustrating because I'm like, people are going to look at this and think this is an educational documentary, and they're going to believe everything it says. Anyway, make them cite the sources. I'm going to keep going. May I take books from the library?
Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too.
Yeah, I do want to just say that I don't know who's watching my video. I might have Mary Beard herself watching my video, right? Who knows so much more than me. I might have people who are educated, who are not educated. I don't think it's anyone's fault, you know, whether they have access to education and whether they want to indulge in it or not, right? Everybody's an individual, everybody has individual circumstances. So I want to say, if you're watching this video and thinking, oh, I don't have that education, you know, I'm not having a go at you personally, the viewer. What I do want to do is make sure that you have the skills that you do get taught at university, to be able to interpret that information for yourselves. And so the big things are, what is the bias of the person telling you this? What is their evidence? Where is their evidence? Is there any contradictory evidence? So just remember those 2 things, no matter what you're doing, and really find out things for yourself, like fact check yourself. And just remember things like Google as well. They're only going to show you certain results. They're not going to show you everything. So looking at those, especially on things like Wikipedia, looking at the resources, like who's been cited, and going deeper that way, definitely the way to do it. Google Scholar's a little bit better. Okay. Let's discuss Eglander the elf.
Kiralizor. Oh, do pardon my language, my friend. But that is quite the startling revelation. So much sadness, so much anguish. Eglandir's tale is heartrending, though it seems that in the pursuit of retribution, he has himself become as great a ghoul as those that wronged him.
Yeah, I did get that impression, actually.
Does he not see that I am now the one who is to be wronged? Why, oh why must he make me, of all gentle-minded and life-loving creatures, why must he make me the target of his imperishable hate? Whom have I ever harmed? I live for books, not brutality.
Victoria is the Gen Z girlies. Eglander is the this, you know, like this stubborn old man. And again, if you're an old man watching this, hi. I love beekeeping age men. But you know the type that are absolutely set in their ways and like full of hate. It's like, dude, chill. A forgotten language of fairy. Okay, she's got a bit of stuff. I thought she'd have more books to trade. We do have some books that we could possibly give her as well. Let me just give her some of these old books that we've got that I don't really need to keep carrying around. Balance offer. I'll take it. Thanks. Thanks so much.
So, let us approach the situation with reason and ask ourselves, where do we go from here?
Where do we go?
Though, first let me say this. Ashizam bil kushum zunum. From my heart, I thank you for warning me. I thank you and I trust you. So pray, let me pose the question. What do you advise we should do?
It is but your amulet the elf wants as proof of your death, so why not give it to me?
My amulet? But it is Haxmagi, a sacred token that houses the presence of my ancestors. No, I cannot part with my talisman, the keepsake of my soul.
I don't want to make her do that. You know, that's her ancestral thing. Like, she doesn't have her parents. She was abandoned as a child. It's the only thing she has to connect her to a culture, so we won't make her part with that. I could have him arrested.
Leg Fizoda! Yes, a capital notion. Let him be brought before the law for his schemes. I am an innocent, and Eglandir would see me dead. That is a grave offense, is it not?
I think so.
It would probably be better if you rather than I informed Captain Aureus, though.
We're not that friendly.
He bears little goodwill toward me ever since my more savage brethren have been marauding the beaches and killing his legionnaires.
Yeah, that... It's not a good look, is it? I'll take my leave. Alright, so... Can I have a look at any of these books? What have we got going on here? While we're in here, the Adventures Field Guide. Let's have a quick read of that. Nice. I think I can just take that as well. She did say that we could.
The brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned.
Oh, nice.
Peleron will have to pay yet another fine.
What else have we got going on in here? Sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling again. Like I say, I did eat a lot yesterday for Christmas. I had my big Christmas dinner. My plate was high as well. The excerpt from the traditional drama Genesis of Cyseal is commonly performed in the local theatre.
A volume of poetry among novels? Urak! What mayhem!
Most Cysealians and even a few foreigners are amply familiar with the tale and refuse to tolerate deviations from the script most known by heart. We need to remember this. This is going to come up later. The story goes that two adventurers, lovers, Cyrus and Celia, were sailed west from Ferrol, knowing not whether they could find land on the other side. Because she's chatting in my ear again.
Third one gone.
They took with them sufficient provisions for 5 months of travel, but during the last week of the 6th month did they land upon the land that they would come to call Cyseal. Words are hard. Celia. Enough, Cyrus. I can't take another moment above this death barge. I'm starving and sick. We will find no safe refuge from our travels. Here. My God, could it be? There, look. What is it? Are we fresh out of water? Is there a leak in the hull? Look, seal, there. Beyond the mist. It's land. Land, my sweet, land at last. And we should call it Cyseal. Okay, I am taking this. We're going to need this later. And I'm going to have to, faff a second to put my headphones back in.
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels?
Anything else? I can't go in there. I don't want to annoy her, you know? What's this? Nothing in there. What's this book here? This one that's left out. The History of Cyseal.
The Knight in
Brief History of Cyseal.
Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom.
I don't want to do too much reading, but you can pause and read that if you want to.
does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
He who smelt it. I think we've already read that, but again, I'll just have a quick... Oh no, we've got a new recipe. Nice. Oh, look, sheet of paper and a rough pearl. Grab it. Has anyone watched that like new Doctor Who thing with the... It's like Land and Sea or something? With the pearls? I've got like 2 or 3 episodes into that. Fun with fluids. Nice. I guess I don't have to pick all of these up again. What is that noise? Much like making love, comedy requires equal parts passion and delivery. Fever for the next stage is not enough. No. The truly successful comedian will study the details of the craft. Okay, I'm just going to take this with us. Because I don't know what that... Oh, I've opened it again. I don't know what that noise is, but it's very distracting. I don't know
I've got
if you
my
guys
eyes
can
on
hear
the
it.
prize.
A Pirate's Life. Okay. Again, you can read that if you want to. We might have a bit more reading. We might have like a reading session at a later date, but what is that noise? I kind of want to get out of here because of all the weird noises. Fun with fluids. Keep looking around. I just want to open anything just in case it's important and it like unlocks stuff.
Volume 1,
Philosophy of
Volume
Death.
2. But where has the
Philosophy
third
of
one
Death
gone?
Death is greater than life, so save the police.
Sometimes I think these books.
The police, the priest. Okay, again, I'm just gonna pick that up because can you see as well? I can pick things up telekinetically now. I don't have to get as close because I've got that that magic item. So that's really handy. Okay, I think we've looked at most things.
A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned.
Okay, cool.
Theleron will have to pay yet another fine.
Oh, is that because I took it? Oops. Oh, Theleron. Wait, what did she say? Theleron's the doctor. A brief history of sorcery. Wait, that's suspicious. I don't trust the doctor and nurse, quite frankly.
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
Someone wants Victoria dead.
Someone wants to see Victoria dead? That cherub of the book? That seraph of the library? Outrageous! Hear you me. You must stop that dog by any means necessary. As mayor of Cyseal, you have my permission to take drastic measures if need be.
He is ever so slightly shady, isn't he? Did we ask him if he's got work for the trio of sailors?
No. All my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years.
Never mind then, I guess. Okay. Did we find work for the sailors? I can't remember. The shipless sailors. Not yet. We need to keep looking. Right, let's go. We've got so many missions. It gets so overwhelming, but I kind of love it. Yeah, I do like that Larian, they don't do like linear missions. You do find yourself running around quite a lot. Let's go and talk to Captain Aurelius. Aurelius? And see if we can get this guy arrested before he hurts Victoria, because she's nice.
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Cyseal at your earliest convenience.
He doesn't love us. There's someone the Legion should arrest.
Whom would you have the Legion arrest?
Eglander.
The elf? What in the name of Ahu's arse should I arrest him for?
He's mean to Victoria. And he's a pervert. He wants us to kill Victoria.
It's true. He is a dangerous lunatic and needs to be incarcerated.
So, he wants you to kill that savage the mayor calls his daughter,
Rude.
does he? Hardly seems a crime to do so.
What?
But I guess I cannot allow assassinations to take place. I won't arrest him unless I have some actual evidence, though. Or did you think I'd simply take your word for fact?
We haven't any proof yet.
As I suspected.
Okay, so we need proof. I am tempted, honestly, to just bump him off. Because he's a bad man and I don't like him. But maybe I can find some evidence. Oh my god. Why can I never... Why? I'm lost. I'm lost again. Right, I'm trying to go here, the King Crab Tavern. So, if we go this way, and then this way. Okay. Evidence. I guess, maybe... I might have to get wool graph. Because we might have to do a little bit of like pickpocketing.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
Let me just go upstairs and see what I can see. You know, we've not done much fighting in this video. I don't think we've done any fighting in this video yet, so... Let me talk to him.
Here I wait for thee in the dark. But the stab shall bring the light. Minister to death. That is what I want of thee.
About the assistance you're asking me?
Yes. Have you...
Right, I'm not getting anything directly from him. So I think I might have to get Woolgraph to come and do some sneaking. Can I... Okay. Although, if things go wrong and I have to kill him, would that be so bad? You're not skilled enough. Okay, right. Open the door again. Let's go and get Woolgraph. Because I'm pretty sure he's going to have some pickpocketing skill, right? My tummy's rumbling so much. It's like you gave me so much Christmas dinner, and then you gave me tiramisu, and then you gave me a variety of alcohol, and then you gave me hot chocolate with cream at bedtime, and my tummy's struggling. Okay, Jahan?
Daemonium.
Leave the party for present. Okay.
Challenging
oh, the sheep corpse!
Wizard of Hunter's Edge.
Can my pistols carry it?
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane.
You called to Woolgraph. He opened a wide smile, showing...
Okay. Friend. Let's go. There's a lot of running back into, isn't there, in this game? In Larian games in general. There's a lot of going around in circles. But, excuse me, I find it very... Not the going around in circles, I find the games themselves very, very enjoyable. I'm so sorry. I'm doing so much burping right now. Right. Shut that door. Get over here. Tell me you've got lockpicking skill.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail, Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instrument.
He's got pickpocketing level 1. But I've not played with him enough to like level him up. Do I have any items that have pickpocketing on them? Because some things give you pickpocketing, right? Because if anything has... I might have to leave this and go back to it unless we kill him. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should I just like... Should I just kill him? Well, what I'm worried about is that other people in the inn might get involved. Like innocent people might get involved. Yeah, I might wait a little bit and just see if we pick up some more items that have pickpocketing on them. See how this one has lockpicking? Or until we level him up. Because I think that, unless there's anything else over here, but I don't. Oh, there's this. Wait. paper knife, no.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer.
I don't like
All
him.
hail Grog.
I think we should
All
wait.
hail his hot-steeled instruments.
Oh my god, Tommy, shut up. What else can we do though? Is there anything else that we could do?
Soon the last.
Do you know
will be
what?
beaten.
Yeah, let's head.
Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer.
Let's head over to the little festival area because we've not been there yet. And we did pick up that book about the play, so there is a quest that we can do in regards to that book. So I think it's over here. Yeah. Look at this. Let's go and do this little area. I'm probably missing so much stuff because I'm not like poking in every single little nook and cranny like I normally do. Okay, what's going on here?
Fantastic!
Hi.
Don't ask me what the tale's about. I'm just here for the eye candy.
The eye candy? Like what?
Sigurd
The
and his
head
rainbow
or the
of
guy?
war machines.
My word!
It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew
Don't
Elba,
ask me what the tale...
Okay.
said
Hello?
that the king had a great thirst
My
for
word!
Chicken.
colour.
This is so
So
hard to click on the
ardently did
animal.
he crave creamy
Stand
blues
still.
and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
Hi. What's going
You
on?
there! Take a seat. Prepare to laugh your head off.
Literally?
Cry your eyes out and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale from Stefan, the talking severed head.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Reginald the Illusionist, purveyor of the most amazing artifact in Andevale. This fantastical talking head. Catch the act while you can. This show will only remain in Cyseal as long as there are Legion soldiers to entertain.
Okay. Let's discuss your talking head.
Fantastic.
That's right, a talking head. And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, you'll be begging to hear just one more, and just one more. It's quite a story how I found him, too.
Well, let's hear the story then.
I obtained this curio by some rather sensational means.
Please share.
You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteer with the local children's apothecary on weekends. In the shallows around Cyseal's own Black Cove, when I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the fabled Captain Pontius.
Okay.
Though the chest was stuck fast, I summoned a swell of great strength and prized it free from the ancient rock.
Quite the hero then, I guess, right? By his own account.
I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hands. But then, slurp, gulp, I was swallowed by an ornery kraken that seemed to appear from nowhere.
A kraken ate my adventurer.
In the hubbub, I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment that all was futile.
Okay.
Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and leprotic orphans who would be lost without my charitable support. I knew I had to live.
How selfless of you.
Grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass that floated by at just that moment, I summoned all my strength to slash a great gash in the creature's gut.
Okay, great story.
Freeing myself from my would-be tomb, I swam as quickly as I could, first to the surface and then to the shore.
That you must have been quite tired.
It was there, along the rocky beach, that I tripped over this talking head. Strange, isn't it?
He just trips over the talking head. Do you know what? Have a shiny gold piece.
Hard times, Lord Pinchpenny.
Rude. Well, you're not getting any more off me then.
You
talking head?
You don't look like someone
dark
who's ever
sorcery
been
is
serenaded
this?
by a severed
I'm
head.
already
Goes back
not
his fist
impressed.
inside
Right.
the blood.
good.
Contrary
What
to
are you
Magula.
looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, there stands the world-famous Reginald the Entertainer. Better check it out if you don't want to miss the time of your life.
Sorry, the audio's a little bit off for me. I'm sorry if I talked over that. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm nothing but your average man taking in the best show I've ever seen. I'm amazed and astounded that for a meager gold coin or two, I can take in this first-rate entertainment all day long.
Right, okay. Which way is that coin going?
It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Ellie.
This true all day. That seems a bit much.
Well, I've stumbled into quite the fine gig. I just let my appreciation for Reggie's work be known, and he slips me a few gold coins in return. My voice happens to carry pretty far. Cyseal hears me. Cyseal wants to see what the fuss is all about. And let me tell you, this amazing show just can't be beat.
This literally works. People are sheep. They really, really are. I'm sorry to say. Let me move away because he's really loud while I talk about this. I'll be quite brief. My dad used to make cider, and he ran a market stall. Well, multiple market stalls. He'd go to events and run a stall. And you'd see this if you've ever worked on market stalls. If nobody's at your stall, people are like really, especially in the UK, right? People are quite shy. They're a little bit, like British people tend to not want to be perceived. So if there's nobody at the store, people don't come over. But as soon as you get one customer, people start to come over because it's almost like as soon as the stall owner is talking to somebody else, people can come over and browse like without being like spoken to. People are so shy, and so the busier a stall, the more people go over to it because it's like, oh, what are all those other people interested in? There must be something good there. So I would sometimes stand on the customer side of the bar to talk to my dad, because then people would come over to browse because it wasn't as intimidating if somebody was already there. So yeah, that literally works.
Who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst of colour. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end.
Tell me about yourself.
I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Cyseal. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale.
Oh, so you're quite happy with this gig then?
Psst. You're a source hunter, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, bless the seven. Look, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped.
Excuse me?
Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. There's too many people watching.
Come
we need to try and find a way to get these people. Let me leave Woolgraf here, because he's my sneaky boy. So let me get him over here in handy.
Fantastic!
So that if we can kind of clear everybody away, I can get him to jump up and grab the head. I am going to save because this seems like a risky operation, quite frankly. Okay. Right. What else can we do? Who's this? Hello, you've got a lot of books that I could potentially sneak read. Hi.
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at Katerina's Fair, a veritable summer home for troubled minds. Won't you take a seat and let our esteemed entertainers whisk you off to a better place?
Let me just quickly check that I'm recording and everything's okay. Okay, tell me about yourself. Actually, can I check your pocket?
What a tale!
Well, I'm Katerina the Fair, fairest first lady of the fair, of course. I do love making the acquaintance of my patrons, and who knows which of them might become one of my performers.
Okay, so if we can put on our own performance? and draw people away from the stage. Maybe that would work.
I've an open stage in want of talent, and I've often found the best young performers among the rank and file of the audience.
But we should get the other guy to come and support us instead of him. An open stage, you say? And what if I were interested in putting on a performance?
The theatre's fever has overcome you, has it? Marvellous! I do so love a fresh green talent ready to bloom. But I support players, not writers, you see. If you want to perform here, you'll have to find tried and true material.
We did. We got it from the library already.
Check the library and see if any of the classics there interest you. I'd love to see a Source Hunters take on one of the old standards.
Lucky for me, I have already read a lot of the classics. Let's go. Right. We'll do this. But let me just go over here and see what's over here as well first. So we might have to do things in like a particular order.
Have some pity. You there! Sit! Stay a while. Right in front. I'll excite you. I'll delight you. I'll beguile you. I'll besmile you. I'm Cedric the Sensational, and I'm playing to an empty audience.
Oh, tell me about yourself.
Don't pity me. No, sir. Just a few years ago, I was the all-singing, all-dancing, all-sensational darling of the town. People came from far and wide just to witness my amazing act.
Go on.
When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Now, have you seen it? A talking head. Now, I never expected a silly gimmick like that to be my main competition.
Well, tell me about the competition between you and Reginald.
It seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment. This curio is ruining what used to be an art.
Oh my god, the head is the ChatGPT of the art and writing world. It's the Netflix dumbing down of the film industry.
And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun sets, that one devotee attracts 5 more, and those 5 more all curious about the commotion.
Okay, so we need to get that guy over here instead.
I don't know how he inspires such loyalty with less talent contained between his hat and his boots than I've in my crusty handkerchief.
Sorry if you can just hear my tummy and my burps. I'm so gross.
Have some pity.
Haven't you heard? Reginald uses a crowd warmer.
I, a person whose sole job is to praise the performance and stir a crowd. A genius invention. No wonder Reginald has had such success. I knew his act couldn't have outshone mine on its merits alone. Please, you must hire him for me.
Consider it done.
Imagine the scowl on that conman's face when my rightful audience returns to me. A must-see event.
All right, let's go. We've got it. Right, where's that guy? This guy, wasn't it?
My word! My word!
Did he crave creamy blues and
I'd be bored out.
What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you.
All right.
And look, there stands the world-famous Reginald the Entertainer. Better check it out if you don't want to miss the time of your life.
Would you be interested in warming up the crowd for Cedric over there?
Well, I don't see why I should.
Gotta roll for it.
Reginald and I have grown rather friendly, you know? And in any case, it'll be hard to pull myself away from this fantastic show.
Okay, let me save, because I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to rock, paper, scissors this.
Fantastic!
All right. I'm going to go for charm.
Today, I think.
I suppose a professional like yourself would have enjoyed it. Oh my god, it's so loud. I suppose a professional like yourself would have enjoyed the challenge.
From a ghost who knew
Okay, I'm gonna go paper first because I think it's the least likely one that people go for because it's perceived as the weakest, so therefore people don't choose it first. Oh, okay.
My word!
My word.
So he's gonna go scissors again because I went paper, so I'm gonna go rock.
Fantastic!
Oh damn it! He's outsmarting me.
My word!
Okay.
My word!
It is said, and this I have
Paper.
heard from a ghost
Fantastic.
who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd
My
himself.
word.
Yay! Okay, so he's gonna go rock, so I need to go paper. Yes. Okay. I went paper, so he's gonna go scissors, so I need to go rock. No! I don't know if it's complete chance.
Today, I think,
Fantastic.
the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines.
Fantastic!
It is said, and this I have heard
No!
who knew Elliot.
Okay, scissors.
To have known Sigurd
Oh god damn it, he's smarter than me.
My word!
He won.
I don't need to prove a thing to you, my friend. I'm happy where I am, and that's where I'll stay.
Okay, do you know what? Let's go in with intimidation. I don't like this mechanic.
What are
I
you
prefer the
looking
dice
at me
roll.
for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, there stands the
can't
world
convince him.
famous...
Can Arabella convince him?
What are you looking at me for?
Damn, okay, we need to reload. We need to try again. I'm not letting that go. Yeah, I prefer the dice roll mechanic because you can weight it more. I don't like the absolute chance, and it doesn't feel very logical to me. I don't know. Perhaps a hard shove in the proper direction will encourage you to move on.
Serenaded by a severed head? Step right up. You there.
Damn, okay.
Just waiting for his big debut.
See, I went paper, so he'll go scissors, so I need to go rock. That's my logic.
You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed
I went
head.
rock, so he'll go paper, so I need to go scissors. No, it doesn't work.
My word.
Fantastic!
Okay, maybe I just go off what he did. Am I thinking too many steps ahead?
The amazing
He went rock, I went paper,
Cyseal's only
so maybe now he changed to scissors. Because he lost? Yay! Okay, I don't understand the mechanic behind that. It annoys me.
Now, no need to get bushy. I'll go give Cedric the old Gallagher treatment if you'll lay off.
Okay. So I needed to be mean to him, apparently. So he's going. He's taking his sweet damn time.
My word!
Come on!
So hopefully he'll come over here.
Can't you hear the stage calling
And then
you?
people will start to leave over here. And then I can get Woolgraf
My word!
My
to
word!
do sneaky sneaky. Okay. All but one.
Where
Oh, we're
is
all going.
everyone
We're all
trotting
going.
off to? Don't they want to hear how the story ends?
Okay, Woolgraf.
They haven't even
Grab it.
heard the legend of the three-legged goat and the blind orphans of East End.
Use it.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end.
If you're ready, I'm going to pick you up and put you in my pocket.
It won't be the worst indignation I've...
Hey, you there! Cut it out!
Oh, he saw me? Damn. No.
You there! You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head. Step
Do,
right up.
re, mi, fa,
He
sol,
keeps
la,
seeing
ti.
me.
Oh, excuse...
Okay, how do I get him away? Let me try this then. Let me try putting on a show.
You there! You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
He might come over.
And who are you supposed to be?
The stage master, are you? Perhaps I'd like to perform a show.
Take it up with Katerina. She's the master of this
Where
pig
do I find the
circus.
material to
Don't you
perform?
have an impressive...
Okay, he's not being helpful. Katerina.
Enjoying the fair,
I'm ready
aren't
for my
you?
theatrical
Of course
debut.
you
Where do I
are.
start?
Right away, my dear, just as fast as your boots can carry you. You found something decent to perform, I trust, and you've gathered enough actors to do it justice?
Yep.
Speak to Master Chaucer if you're ready for your debut. He alone can adequately prepare you for the stage.
Got it. Dude.
This is the finest...
What is it this time?
I want to perform a show.
Katarina's given the go-ahead,
Yes.
has she? Oh, very well then. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
I'm
and
ready.
Ready for your trial by fire, you mean? There's no more savage foe than an audience, my dear. But I'm sure you'll do just fine. May the show begin!
I'd like to do a two-man show.
Not planning on playing to an empty audience, are you? Wait until I've gathered some victims to witness the spectacle, and then you can begin. Any last words?
Let's do this.
You hear distant mutterings of curiosity as a small crowd shuffles toward your stage. A few moments longer, and everyone will be seated.
Okay, so we need to wait for everybody to be seated. Can I switch to Woolgrass though? Oh, I can.
Don't they want to hear how the story ends?
He's not left yet.
They haven't even heard the legend of the three-legged goat and the blind orphans of East End.
I was hoping he'd come to see my performance. Okay, people are getting seated. Let's begin.
The stage is yours.
Okay. This one, right?
Well, what's the hell
In
up?
Osiris. So it's that book we read in the library. I can't take another moment aboard this death barge. I'm starving and sick.
Best in Cyseal!
Will we not find... Oh my gosh, shouting in my ear. Will we find
When
no
did you
safe
say this was
refuge from our
supposed to start again?
travails?
Bravo!
The crowd seems to know the tale. They wholly approve of your beginning.
My gods, could it be? There, look.
Fantastic!
Good show!
The crowd is thrilled. Whatever will happen next is sure to excite them.
What is it? Are we out of fresh water? Is there a leak in the hull?
Fantastic!
The crowd seem quite impressed with your
Okay.
delivery. Keep it up.
Oh, I hope there's an encore.
Celia. There, beyond the mist.
Says it show is a doozy. Woo!
The crowd gasps. They're on the edge of their seats. Go on. Push them over.
Let me just quickly check if...
What?
I'm still
Where is
there.
everyone trying?
Oh, I hope there's an encore.
Gasps ring out across the audience. They must know how it ends. They simply must.
Land, my sweet, land at last, and we shall call it Cyseal.
The crowd explodes into applause and appreciation. You've woven them a tale of desperation and hope, and they are alive with the thrill of it.
Okay, but that guy still isn't over
Hear
here.
how the story ends?
Future of entertainment.
It didn't work. I don't know what to do. Okay.
Performers, showmen, show all of the... What is it this time?
What did you think of our two-man show?
Bravo! Bravo! Well, I'm certainly not afraid of admitting when I'm wrong. That was, well, nearly enjoyable. I suppose you earned yourself a little something for your trouble. Wouldn't you agree?
Hopefully. Okay. Let's stack this lot back up.
Performers,
And go see her.
show all of them. Cyseal, what you're made of.
Doesn't anyone care about the oldest dragon knight of Rivellon and his machines of rainbow ribbon war?
Here we go.
Enjoying the fair, aren't you? Of course you are. Entertainment is Katarina's #1 export to this gloomy town.
Like, I want a reward. Where's my reward?
What?
Okay, I guess I don't get a reward then, I suppose.
Doesn't anyone care about the
What if I
oldest
talk to
dragon
this guy
knight
and
of
distract
Rivellon
him?
and his machines of rainbow?
Strange! You appear to be my only client. Did the whole of Cyseal eat some bad chicken, or what?
Why does he keep seeing me? I want to pick you up, but I can't with all these watchful eyes about.
What do you call a source hunter who finds a way to draw a crowd away from where he or she would like to perform? A resourceful hunter. Come now, it can't be that.
Okay, I got rid of the bleaching herd. What if... Wait, what if... Okay, what if we make some smoke? So if I get this, I can't pick it up. What if... Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Not the nail bomb. What if we get like some kind of smoke bomb? Right, let me have him like here. And then what if I get Arabella to...
What? Where is everyone trotting off to? Don't they want to hear how the story ends?
What if I get Arabella?
I haven't even told them about the locust-eating monks' yearly pilgrimage to Mount Rakator.
Lyphestos.
What? Where is everyone trotting off to?
Fire.
Don't they want to hear how the story ends?
Stunning.
Doesn't anyone care about the oldest dragon knight of Rivellon and his machines of rainbow-ribboned war?
An arrow shaft?
What? Where is everyone trotting off to?
I haven't
Don't they want to hear how the story ends? Doesn't anyone care about the oldest dragon knight of Rivellon and his machines of rainbow-ribboned war?
This possibly. Who has enough strength?
What? Where is everyone trotting off to? Don't they want to hear how the story ends?
Why can't I do it? Lyphestos, can
Doesn't
you pick
anyone
this up?
care about the oldest dragon knight of Rivellon and his machines of rainbow-ribboned war?
Sorry, this is taking me ages. I thought this would be simpler than it is.
Where is everyone trotting
What if I just go like this?
Don't they want to hear how the story ends? Doesn't anyone care about the oldest dragon knight of Rivellon and his machines of rainbow-ribboned war? Do, re, mi, fa, sol,
He
la,
sees
ti.
me every time. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to leave that. I can't do it. We can remember it's there. We have got a thing for it.
They haven't
So,
even heard
Headless
the
Nick.
legend of the three-legged goat and the blind orphans of East End.
We'll figure it out. Maybe we can come back when our skill is higher. Okay, was there anything else that I wanted to do in this episode? I can't remember. I'm all over the place. We need to skill up. So... I think we probably, in the next video, need to... Have we done this? Oh, maybe I need to go and talk to that guy again, because that hasn't completed.
You there! You don't look like...
Maybe he's going to say thanks or something?
All right.
You there! You look like an
Hi.
actor just waiting for his big debut.
Wow.
Oh, that Gallagher is quite the performer. One of my own ilk. Sometimes all the flies need is a little honey, eh? And things are certainly buzzing around here.
So it worked, but... Tell me about yourself.
All right.
Oh, just like old times. The rush, the thrill. What a delight. Please stay and enjoy the show. Though you may have some trouble finding a seat.
Okay,
Wow.
so is that completed or not then? Maybe Cedric's mad. Have we spoke to Cedric since? I don't know why that hasn't completed.
What? Where is
I feel like
everyone
I'm
trotting
missing
off to?
something.
Don't they want to hear?
Strange! You appear to be my only client. Did the whole of Cyseal eat some bad chicken, or what?
Let's discuss your talking head.
I think you've gotten quite familiar enough by now, thanks. Keep your paws in your pockets, if you please.
Let's discuss your crowd warmer.
Aye, these Cysealian cows wouldn't dare chew their cud without the full support of the herd. Without my crowd warmer, I can't attract a crowd for the life of me.
How about your competition, Cedric?
I knew that fool could never have garnered so much as a guffaw on his own merits. I'll see to this matter immediately.
Okay. Oh, okay. Dude.
Where is everyone trotting off to?
I can get him.
Want to hear how the story is? Do, re, mi,
Okay,
fa, sol,
pick him
la.
up.
It won't be the worst indignation.
Go, 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 go. Get out of here. My tummy keeps rumbling. Okay. I think we can probably go and see what's going on over there now as well. Right, we've done it. We've done it. We've got the head.
Showman, show all of them.
All right.
And we've done that.
All right.
That is completed. Warming the crowd is completed.
wow.
Okay. Cool, we did it.
He's a con man. Don't donate your time to that charlatan.
All right.
Alright, sorted. Let's go. I think that's probably a good place to leave it. So I think we've done a lot of the stuff that's on the map here. I think we've explored a lot of the town. I think next up is probably time to leave. And I think head out and go to the lighthouse. I think that's going to be the next thing to do. And go and see what's going on with the undead outside the walls of the town. They did say that going east, like the Legionnaire lady did say that going east is safest, and then we can work our way around this way. But we're still not leveled up enough to go out onto the beach, which was what I wanted to do first. But I guess if we go out this way, we might level up enough to be able to go out on the beach. So I think that's my current plan. Also, if we level up more, we'll be able to like lockpick the nurse's house. We also need to lockpick the guy, pickpocket the guy who wants to kill Victoria. And there's quite a lot that we need to do. We need to get things from the murder suspects that the dog can smell. So yeah, we've got so many like open threads that we need to do. But I think probably heading outside the walls of the town is probably the best next step. So do let me know if you've got any other ideas in the comments down below. I think I'm happy with this. I think I like this team as well. Like, I like having Jahan for adventuring, so I'm probably going to like switch out Wolfgraff for Jahan until we level up. But will he level up if he's not in my team? This is my problem. We'll find out. We'll find out, I guess. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Do take care of your faces, and I will see you again soon. Have a good Christmas, New Year, holiday period, no matter how you celebrate. And yeah, take care of your faces. Bye!